Okay, let's get into it. July 30th. I know video coming out a little bit late. Before we get into the trade recap for today, um, we do have earnings coming out. Meta just reported, and so did Microsoft. Came in green. As of right now, Meta is up 8.4% after hours, and Microsoft is up 6.2% after hours. Now, I didn't take any trades based off the earnings, so I am missing out on the plays, but I don't think there was a real setup. It could have really been either way. I didn't play a strangle like I did Tesla, and I also played a strangle on United Healthcare, which I did lose out on. I did lose a little bit of money. Um, it was just outside the expected move, so I did close for a slight loss, but I did keep most of my money. And like I said in the other video, I did win on the Tesla. Now let's get into today's recap. So getting into today, wasn't really sure if I was going to take a trade. As you can see, a lot of news. Um, Started off with unemployment claims. I'm not even on the right day. Holy. Um, okay, yeah, this is more likely. We started off with unemployment, ADP. As you can see, the GDP numbers looking pretty good. Don't really know if this is, due to all that tariff stuff and all that. We had pending home sales, and then we had the Fed funds rate and FOMC statement. And I guess Trump is talking now. We'll see what he says later. So getting into today's trade, let's go to the 15 minute. Um, okay, market opened right here. And immediately I had these highs marked out. This is 50% of this move right here. So this yellow line is 50%. Oh, wow, as you can see, we're getting rips up to the upside. Okay, so these are my targets, and down here was a target. If we go look on ES, market open, definitely had these um out to look for, and this low down here, and then we had this low. Um, wow, market is ripping right now. Okay, let's go back to NQ. I really do love NQ over ES. It's just smoother, it's faster, it's easier to read. Um, 5 minute. Okay, so what do we do? So coming into market open, um, we got the couple down candles that we see this some nice momentum to the upside. So I look in this fair value gap. Now, you might say, why is this fair value gap out like this? Just because this little fair value gap and this one, when they're close together, I usually just draw them together, just because they act as one big fair value gap, essentially. So we saw this. I, waited around, didn't want to get in immediately, and it was just kind of bouncing up and down. Um, so we got in right here, and once we got in right here, stops will be below the fair value gap. So here's our stop, our take profit is at these highs, um, and at these highs, and as you can see, ran right to it. So that was that trade. And as you can see, traded below the fair value gap. And at that point, I got in again to see if we were going to come sweep out these lows and then eventually come down to these lows. Now, I wasn't really expecting these lows to be taken out because it's FOMC and it usually waits till after the meeting or around the meeting time to take out big liquidity draws like that. So my target for the day was just right here. And then we also have this new week opening gap. This is like the bottom of the range. So I got in right here. As you can see, it was just kind of moving slow. Then we had this big pop up, big pop down, and then after these little candles, um, I got out at break even just because it wasn't conducive of the trade. It wasn't acting like it wanted to get down there. And then also on ES around the time started ripping up, started taking out highs. As you can see, ES took out these highs. when NQ took out these highs up here. So there was already SMT. Um, and then after, so ES started running up, and I was just like, okay, let's just cut our losses here. So got out at break even. So those are the two trades for today. And as you can see, all the targets did get hit, even the 50% mark. Um, and as you can see, throughout the lunchtime, lunch consolidation all the way up until the meeting. This is what 4:30, so he might have said most of everything, or no, here we 2:30. Hold on, and then this is 2:30. Okay, so yeah, this is the start of the meeting, and as you can see, he must have said he probably didn't say anything bad. And then once the meeting is over, usually the market does go in the opposite way of the meeting like it is now. Now, I will tell you, I did not expect a big run like this. This could be due to earnings. This could be due to something he said in the meeting. I didn't sit and listen. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure what went on in the meeting, but the GDP numbers that we avoided the recession, they probably talked about that, and everybody is hysterical about that. So we probably could see the market rally for the another day or two, or really for the rest of this week. But August and September are historically bad months in the stock market, so I might be looking for a potential short in the market. Um, let's go to the 4 hour. There was a high time frame divergence. I'm not sure if it's still there anymore. Yeah, so we have this high and this high, and then as you can see on NQ, we're making higher highs. So now that we have this kind of this three kind of dig into like higher highs, um, and then we have this SMT, I may be looking to put on some shorts, um, for the October, September, maybe even November time frame. I might not go out too much further, but once I get confirmation, or if there's some sort of, there could be a black swan event anytime, or just something to tell me that the time is now, I will be looking to short. Um, oh, I did play the VIX. I don't know how that, I gotta go look. I don't know how that played out. I did play the VIX for today, so it expired in the morning. I really should have. I meant to put it on for tomorrow. I bought it last night, a VIX call. What is the VIX at? Yeah, so I might have made a little bit of money. I bought it somewhere down here. Um, yesterday we were at like 1570, I think. So I bought it right about here. I'm not sure what it settled at. I'll know tomorrow. But yeah, so hopefully, I'm not sure. I mean, that's just my market analysis. I think if you're not in the market, there definitely will be opportunities for you to get in soon. But until then, just have safe trading, preserve your capital, um, and hope everyone has a good day.